All right, hi guys, Mindy Brouse here, Foundations Director for CC, and today I want to talk about and somewhat demonstrate one of our Master Artist projects, and we're going to do the pointillist Seurat. I'm probably not saying that right because I'm not French, so it may be Seurat. I'm not sure, I'll look it up, okay? But anyway, you can look it up. I always say Seurat, but anyway, he's amazing, okay? And again, we're going off grid here a little bit by studying him, and that is because again I wanted to have another art movement for the students, and pointillism is amazing and fun for them, and I want them, again, one of my points is to remember, tutors, say his name a lot. When you look at the project, talk about it. I want them to be able, when they go somewhere, if they see a pointillist work, for them to say, wait, those are the dots, is that a pointillist, is that Seurat? Even if it's not him, I want them to recognize the movement, okay? So the first thing you'll do, you will have several of these in class, and these have 6 of his different works. You're going to discuss them and look at them, okay? You're going to ask what they notice, ask for some observations, and then as they bring things forward, you can say, how is this different than Rembrandt's work? He was a realist, he was romantic, it's a totally different kind of look. Ask them if this is exactly what a man looks like or what's going on here. All right, and then you can show them the larger pieces, all right, and talk to them. It's called pointillism because it's little points of color, right? It's amazing that these works are all dots, right? And remember, I try to include in here a piece so they can see perspective. Look how ginormous that piece is, all dots of color. Amazing work, okay? Again, you'll elaborate that a little bit. Don't do more than 5 minutes on that. You're gonna need the full time for this project, okay? So you can talk to them while they work. Again, remember to say Seurat 7 times during class so that they hear that name and they walk away with it. All right, so the project they're gonna do is we're gonna all do a tree. This is one of his pieces, okay? You can talk to them about the colors. Again, all these dots of color. All right, so I'll sit down now because my photographer likes it when I sit down. Okay, ready? All right. All right, they're each going to have a 5x5 canvas for this. I chose a smaller canvas because this takes a while to do. And since we have 30 minutes, clean up, get out, we need to be done. Okay, so remember that. Anyway, so they're gonna have this. You can show them the original piece first, but then I cropped one into a square since their pieces are square for them to focus on, okay? So the first thing they'll do is they will draw on their canvas the tree. Now, I want you to tell them to just do the basic outline of the tree, the ground, and the horizon. Okay, they can do these bushes too and these little trees, but not every detail, okay? Remind them, go back to the pieces, ask them how many different colors they see in each of these pieces. Ask them how he created the different layers of color. He's going to use all the different colors, okay? So we're going to do that. So you're going to draw the tree first. And it's a funky, cool tree. I mean, it's not, remind them that it's not what looks like a perfect tree, okay? It's perfect because it's amazing. All right, so I'm just going to do like that. That's all I'm going to do, okay? The outline, can you see it? Is that better? You can tap on that so you can focus on it. Okay, so you're gonna have just the basic outline because they're going to fill this in with color, okay? All right, so then they're gonna use for their paintbrushes Q-tips, okay? I want you to keep reminding them, layers of color, and it has to be dots. If you see a student start doing like that, stop them. Nope, it has to be dot, okay? Q-tips are dots, all right? So they can start wherever they want. I'm gonna start on the tree. I'm gonna do a little brown. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, you don't have to say that, but when you, as you demonstrate, and I will have pieces of paper in there for you to demonstrate doing a piece. I won't have canvases for you because these are exactly what they had. But you can do a piece on paper to demonstrate as you go along, okay? So again, a bunch of dots. Can you see the brown? Can you see it was on the table? Okay. All right, so Then you're gonna say, okay, the tree is not a solid color, so I'm gonna add some more colors, more dots. Now, I want you to know, the reason I went with a small canvas is because our perfectionist students are going to have a very hard time with this project. They are going to want, they're also going to have a hard time with Monet, and I'll talk to you about that. But realism is more their style, okay? Typically at first, but then they're going to start loving this, okay? I keep saying okay, sorry. So here we go. You have more layers, okay? So show them that as you go along. Show that you're creating depth of this tree, right? I'm going to do one more color because I kind of want to do a little bit. I like this dark, dark purple. I'm going to do a little purple on my tree. Okay. Now, you can mix colors however you want, all right? Please be sure to remember that you have, you're going to have one of these per student, but we do not have unlimited paint, okay? And we're going to leave the templates, the palettes, as we go during the class, okay? They'll have one, but we don't need to rinse and do it all. We don't want to waste paint. All right, can you see how the tree looks different here? The layers of color, it's beautiful. These are all dots, all right? So they're going to do that for the entire tree. When we practiced, this is the 8-year-old. She had a very hard time with the layering of the different colors. She wanted to just keep them separate. So I learned from that, and I found that if you demonstrate it, if you do it with them when you can, it really helps them feel a little bit more and see it and see what you're talking about. So you're going to do that. Again, this is where you're going to need to remember to have your parents helping you. They're going to need to be engaging. The parents are not doing a project, okay? They cannot. They need to help the students. So as you go along, what I want you to keep saying is Seurat, and then I want you to keep saying, how can you add depth more? What other color could you add? All right, so just keep talking to them about the color. You can see that this took a little bit, but because it's 5 by 5, they should be able to finish, okay? But make sure that you get started on the project pretty quick so they can finish, okay? It's going to be really fun. I think it'll be a nice piece of art for them to take home, and they'll remember pointillism. All right, thanks, guys.